Hi guys, and welcome back to Hilltop Farm. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own kombucha tea. We used to do this all the time, but then something went wrong, I can't remember what, and our SCOBY sort of turned to vinegar and died, and it fell by the wayside. But it's one of those things we've been meaning to do, and we're going to get back into it. Kombucha is like it's a probiotic thing, and it's very, very good for you. Anyway, I'm just hoping I haven't killed our new SCOBY, because I thought of doing this some months ago, and I ordered the SCOBY online, and it arrived, and I put it to one side, and it got buried amongst some junk on a desk, and I've only just found it, and I've realised that they sent it to me in February. So I don't know if it's going to be any good. This could be a big pile of sludge when I open it, in which case I won't be putting up the video. So if you're watching this video, then you know that inside here is all good. Okay, now start off with a jar. This one happens to have a tap on the front, but it doesn't have to. And what we do is you have 2 litres of rainwater or filtered water, what do you call it, spring water, that sort of thing. You bring it to the boil in stainless steel or enamel saucepan only. Do not use aluminium. Aluminium will leach into the water, and it will have an effect on the SCOBY. The SCOBY or kombucha tea, sorry, when you start, your water and that is fine as long as it's in stainless steel, right? But not anything, not aluminium. But once you've actually added the SCOBY, once the SCOBY and the mother tea that's in here with the SCOBY is added, then it can't come into contact with any metal whatsoever. Stainless steel, nothing like that. Use wooden utensils to fish it out, plastic utensils, that sort of thing, but don't use metal. Okay, so you've got your 2 litres here. Okay, bring it up to the boil. Once it's boiling, then you add 3/4 of a cup of sugar and 4 tablespoons, heaped tablespoons of loose black tea. You can use green tea if you like, but we use loose black. One of the reasons we do that is we don't use tea bags. One, because they always appear to be a bit more processed, tea bags. But anyone who's a real tea connoisseur will tell you, if you pour boiling hot water onto tea leaves, the water doesn't go brown instantly. Whereas if you pour boiling hot water onto a tea bag, instantly there's colour there. Now that colour gets stronger the longer you leave it there, the same as the loose tea does. But the reason it changes colour is because they put dye in tea bags. In the tea that goes into tea bags has dye in it to make it turn brown straight away, to make it aesthetically pleasing to the user. And obviously I don't condone that sort of thing, so we don't use tea bags here. But if you do use tea bags, you can use 4 tea bags. As I say, we use the leaf tea. Okay, leave it to steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Give it a thorough good stir until your sugar is dissolved, and then thoroughly strain it. Then you put it into your jar just like this, and you allow it to cool. Okay, once it's at body temperature, which this is. Then you add, in my case, my brand new SCOBY, plus a cup of the mother liquid that goes with it. If you're doing from one batch to another, obviously you keep the SCOBY from the previous batch plus a cup of that, and you add that. Alright, now we need a drum roll here to see if this poor creature is still alive. What have we got in here? Oh, it smells rather pungent, so it looks healthy enough. Okay, now, having immaculately clean hands, right, you only handle your SCOBY with immaculately clean hands. This is the SCOBY. You see, it's like a brown piece of rubber. You see it. It's a little bit revolting. But anyway, you just drop it in there. If I had delicate little hands, I'd be able to reach in, but of course I do not. Then you pour your mother liquid in. Did you see there was a lump of something went in? I think you'll find, because it's been sitting so long, can you see there, that's actually another SCOBY that was obviously starting to form while it was in there. So it looks like it's well and truly alive, so that's wonderful. Okay, so having put all our rubbish to one side, what we then do is kitchen paper towel or a piece of cheesecloth, muslin, something like that, and an elastic or rubber band. I mean, the idea of this is to keep dust and flies out. Flies will love it if they can get into it, and obviously no one wants to drink it when there are creepy crawlies in it. Okay, now it likes to be kept warm but not hot, and certainly don't put it anywhere where it's going to get the sun. It prefers the dark. A lot of people keep it above their fridge, for example, where the sort of heat from the fridge rises. If where you want to keep it is you feel the right temperature but a bit too bright, just chuck a towel or something over it to throw it into the dark. And that's basically all you do. I'll come back in 7 days and I'll show you what it's like in 7 days. It's an acquired taste. If you've never had kombucha, it almost tastes like an apple cider with a little bit of a tang, slight effervescence to it, and it can be an acquired taste. Once it's made, I mean, you can make it to different strengths. It depends on how long you leave it here brewing. It depends on the temperature. You'll find in summer it will brew quicker. You might find after 7 days it's to your taste, so you bottle it after 7 days. But then you might find in winter it's taking more like, 2.5 weeks to come to reach that same point because of the difference in temperature. But anyway, we'll come back in 7 days to test it and see what we think of it. And if it's any good, then we'll make another batch, and I'll show you how to continue on with your SCOBYs. and how to store the ones that you don't want, or yeah, perhaps they're little treasures. You pass them on to your family and friends, and you can give them as a gift, a housewarming gift, or any gift for a birthday, what have you. You can give them a SCOBY with some mother fluid in a jar and a nice recipe, you know, all sort of typed out, or maybe calligraphy on a nice piece of parchment paper. Very, very earthy homestead sort of gift. But anyway, we shall be back in 7 days to follow up with the kombucha and to see where we're at with it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other videos. Give us a big thumbs up and share us on social media. And until we see you next time, it's goodbye from Hilltop Farm. See ya!